Are you leaning into your authenticity? Are you giving yourself a chance? We've covered a lot of ground so far in giving ourselves an opportunity to grow into our authentic selves. We looked at the critic and given you some opportunities to develop a more kind relationship with your inner critic or inner judge. We've developed opportunities for growing your strength, your authentic strength. And in that practice, and in opening up more and more to yourself, we start to develop an edge of being ourselves and how far we can go with that. So for example, we can know that singing is something that really resonates and touches us, and that singing in the shower is something that we feel very comfortable with. So our edge may be singing in front of somebody else. That may be something that we want to do, but we're having a hard time because we're afraid that we have some protection around being seen in our authenticity. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the edge, our edge of growing our authenticity. So the purpose of this video is to lean in, to teach you how to lean into your edge and grow your edge. So here's a very simple practice in growing your edge and leaning into your edge. So it's same thing, just different words. You notice the fear. You notice the trepidation, the sort of the invisible boundary that's keeping you back, right? So if we use that example again of singing in front of somebody, we start to feel like, no, stop. So leaning in to that may be doing a video and sharing it with somebody. That may be leaning into that. So somehow making it a little bit easier, we're leaning into it, we're moving into it. We want to be there, we're just not quite ready. So the practice that I want to share with you is paying attention to your body as you feel the edge, as you feel the trepidation and the fear, paying attention to your body. So it's an acknowledgement that you're feeling what you're feeling. Lots of times we have fear come up and then we do a quick escape. We run away, we try to disappear, we try to avoid it at all costs. And in the process, we deny ourselves. So acknowledging is the opposite of denying, and we give ourselves an opportunity to be acknowledged, felt, seen in our experience, which gradually grows our edge. That practice with trying something that bridges the gap also will grow the edge a little bit faster. So I'll give you an example of something that I consistently do to grow my edge. Before I started doing this channel, I was wanting to do this channel for about 5 years. And I was a bit stuck in this pre-YouTube experience. I talked to people about it. I wrote out all these different videos that I wanted to do. I felt into the experience of what it would be like. And when I got my edge to be here, to just turn on my phone and start to talk and have this light on me, when I started to do that, I started to, I'm okay. So it's sort of like you're on the edge, like if you've ever been on an edge of a cliff, like, or on the edge of a roof, you know, there's those feelings, those survival feelings like start to creep up, and you start to, like, your legs get a little bit shaky. You start to feel your heart pounding. Maybe you get a little bit lightheaded, start to breathe faster. And then you can meet yourself there. For some people, getting right next to the edge of a cliff is like, no, 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 no way. So you get a little bit closer, and you let your body adapt to the circumstances. I used to work for my cousin doing roofing and siding. I started working when I was 12 years old. My first time on the roof, I was scared to death. And then as I kept going up and carrying shingles around, eventually it became second nature to go right up to the edge and get on the ladder, get off the ladder, carry shingles right to the edge. It was like second nature. So this metaphor that I'm sharing with you is really no different. It's just the acknowledgement piece, and knowing your edge, feeling your edge, acknowledging your edge, and then leaning into it in a pace that you're able to manage. If you're starting to panic and getting overwhelmed, you're exceeding your edge. You're going way beyond. You're too close to the cliff. When you recognize your edge and you give yourself a little bit exposure and acknowledge that exposure and what it feels like in your body, you're giving yourself compassion. You're giving yourself the space to process and embody the experience gradually. How does it feel to know your edge? How does it feel to grow your edge? Sending you so much love.